And they're off. Bad Temper hops slightly at the other start. Hateful out of the front. Lavisa showing that usual early speed in Beach Island. Then Bad Temper on the outside is in the clear from fourth position down the backstretch run. Sweet Talia is on the inside and Out of Luck is trailing the field. Lavisa on a free roll up front. Leads it by some 3 lengths as Bad Temper moves just second now from Beach Island. Hateful is in fourth, 4 or 5 lengths off for speed. Sweet Talia, Out of Luck is the last runner. Still 4.5 furlongs left to go. And it's Lavisa from Bad Temper. The lead is a length. Inside is Beach Island in third position. Hateful in fourth, and within 3.5 of the speed of Lavisa. As they round the far turn, the others have to pick it up. Out of Luck and Sweet Talia. Around the far turn with 3 furlongs to go. Lavisa from Bad Temper. Hateful trying to move up and advance out the outside. They're 3 deep on the track. Here comes Hateful. Hateful a nice little bid. And Beach Island down to the inside, saving that ground top of the stretch. Lavisa, Hateful, Beach Island, Bad Temper in between. Horses battles along. Lavisa turns in. Hateful on the outside now to try to challenge for the lead. Lavisa driven. Lavisa just in front of furlong left to go. Hateful, Bad Temper, Beach Island, furlong left to go. Lavisa's in front, holding off Hateful. Hateful on the outside. One more try at Lavisa. Lavisa, Hateful. Hateful on the outside. Lavisa. Lavisa all the way. Under Jevion Toledo to win 3 parts of a length from Hateful second. Bad Temper, Beach Island. Official. Second race, scratch 1, probably 10. Pick 4, wagering. And they're off. Up in flames, it's not over yet. Bishop Mead settles in third, the outside, and Milabar is fourth of the 4. Racing down the chute now, and it's not over yet. Just a narrow lead. Up in flames out of the inside, and Bishop Mead is up close in the clear. Followed by Milabar in between horses, unhurried there, has his tap on the brakes just a tad. It's not over yet from Bishop Mead for the backstretch run. Up in flames, right in the inside third, right there, and Milabar is for still. No change. It's not over yet. The head in front from Bishop Mead in second. Up in flames asks for a little more kick from third position. A subtle length and a half from the front. And Milabar is fourth. Heading into the far turn. It's not over yet in front from Bishop Mead. 3 parts of a length up in flames. Still right in the inside from third position. Milabar is in between horses into the far turn run. It's not over yet. Bishop Mead trying to put some pressure on and staying pace on the outside. 3.5 out. Up in flames is racing third position. And Milabar is fourth still. It's not over yet. Still dictating the terms. Bishop Mead there on the outside, and now Milabar has switched out 3-4 deep, top of the lane. Up in flames on the inside. They turn for home now, more than a quarter of a mile to go. It's a long run home. It's not over yet. Kicks away to a 2-length advantage from Bishop Mead and Milabar on the outside. Up in flames out of the inside. 3/16 left to run. It's not over yet, and Kevin Gomez let loose, driven by 2.5 lengths. Outside is Milabar, then Up in flames. 1 furlong left to go. It's not over yet from Milabar. Up in flames, and Bishop Mead is fourth. They're close to the second wire finish. It's not over yet. It's over. It's not over yet all the way. Milabar second. Double 2 3 35 60. Third race stretch 3, Bodie's mile, second wire finish. And they're off. Eldolari and Pudge Boy Palace are the first two away. Alvy, Frosty, the Giant, Everett Song on the far outside. They're sorting out now onto the main portion of the track. It is Frosty the Giant on the outside. Eldolari down to the inside, matching strides. Everett Song is in third. Quinn Cannon is next in fourth. Pudge Boy Palace inside in the second flight chase. 3 more lengths. The Great Energy Efficient is outside of Alvy, who broke with him, but drops them 8 lengths off. The pace is settling. And Master of None is the trailer. Master of None last at about 15 from the front. Down the backstretch, heading onto the far turn now, and it's Eldolari and Frosty the Giant still going at it on the pace together, with Pudge Boy Palace, Everett Song in a prime spot, while 3 wide around that turn. Quinn Cannon is next. Energy Efficient, Master of None. Alvy, ridden along, has to pick it up. Into the turn, 3.5 to go. Eldolari from Frosty the Giant gets away with that lead, 3 parts of a length. Everett Song, Master of None, stoking up a far outside run, and Pudge Boy Palace is next. Then back to Quinn Cannon, Energy Efficient. Alvy turning in. Eldolari pops away to a 3-length advantage. Eldolari, quarter of a mile left from home. It is a 4-length lead. Everett Song is charging hard. Everett Song and Eldolari. Eldolari, Everett Song. Master of None flattened out a bit. Pudge Boy Palace back on the inside, trying to reclaim third. A furlong left to go. Eldolari, Everett Song reaching. Everett Song on the outside, inch by inch, getting to Eldolari. Everett Song to win from Eldolari. And then it was Master of None and Alvy. Everett Song. Official. Everett Song for SAB Stable Incorporated. Hugh McMahon trainer. Kentucky by Maccabee Farm. Minute 39.11. 3-9 double, 38.20. Pick $3, $28.65. $2 exacta, $15. Dollar try, $20, $20. Superfecta, 97 even. And they're off. Hot Dance right to the front from the rail. Jess's Gypsy Girl and Sadie the Goat there on the outside is right up close. 3 wide, first turn run. Chelsea Wall saving ground there from fourth, and She's a Rolling Stone and Marvelous settles last position around that turn. The leader is Hot Dance. Hot Dance has it by a half length, 7 furlongs to run. Jess's Gypsy Girl in between horses. Sadie the Goat eager on the outside, moving up. Here's Sadie the Goat now head to head with Hot Dance as they straighten for the backstretch run. Jess's Gypsy Girls taken back in third position. 2 more to Chelsea Wall. She's a Rolling Stone. Marvelous last of them all. 7 from the front. Sadie the Goat. Hot Dance battles back on the inside. 2 in front from Jess's Gypsy Girl. She's a Rolling Stone. Chelsea Wall and Marvelous. Not much change at all. 4.5 furlongs out. Hot Dance still going at it with Sadie the Goat there on the outside. They're 2.5 clear. Jess's Gypsy Girl. She's a Rolling Stone. Then Marvelous and Chelsea Wall. Into the turn, Hot Dance trying to stay on. Sadie the Goat still right there the outside. It's 2.5 lengths back, and just as Gypsy Girl is third, She's a Rolling Stone in a good spot if good enough. She's a Rolling Stone is getting interested now. Here comes She's a Rolling Stone right off that pair. Marvelous has 6 to come. Top of the stretch, and it's Hot Dance. Sadie the Goat still glued to that one to the outside, and She's a Rolling Stone coming to join 3 deep and driven on the track into the stretch now. Sadie the Goat, Hot Dance, and She's a Rolling Stone. And then it's Jess's Gypsy Girl and Marvelous. Furlong left to go. She's a Rolling Stone. Marvelous trying to move up in between horses. Inside Sadie the Goat battle. Here comes Marvelous. Marvelous and Victor Carrasco. Splitting Gravels to win. She's a Rolling Stone. And then it was Sadie the Goat. Official. Marvelous. She's marvelous. Double pays $55. Pick 3, $54.45. Superfecta 161.50. Fifth race, scratch the 5, She Be Hoppin'. Scratch the 8, Marmaris, and scratch the 10, Linda. Note the 13 will run. 22 to race 5, exacta trifecta, superfecta, double pick 3, and late pick 5. And they're off. Awkward beginning there for Sabra's Song. Is shuffled to third last position, tossing the head in the air. Back to last position, Sabra's Song. And so, Lazy Days will scoot away. Lazy Days from Miss Serafina and Born Charmers in third position. Then to the outside, Pap's Little Patriot firing thoughts on the inside. Got opportunities in between horses. 7 from the pace. Sabra Song gets straightened away, but a lot to do now. Wicked Melissa back to Marin Mayhem. Drops to the back of the pack with Map to the Moon. Will have to pass them all on about 13 off that pace. Lazy Days very fast at a 2-length lead. Top of the lane from Miss Serafina. Born Charmer outside in third. Sabra Song's recovered, but out wide there. Fourth, about 6, 7, 8 deep. And they're followed by Got a Opportunity, who's shifting just to the outside of Born Charmer. Got a Opportunity now in fourth as they move to the final furlong now. Lazy Days and Forest Boys. Lazy Days, pop the latches on top. Will go non-stop. Lazy Days by 8, by 9. Lazy Days coasting home. Lazy Days from Miss Serafina and Born Charmer and Wicked Melissa. Out of Zarmont by Tap Bazaar. Official. .07 the time. Margin of victory 8 3/4 lengths. Lazy Days, bred in Kentucky by Willow Oaks, 60. Double pace 208.80. Pick 3 237.50. Pick 4 648.60. Pick 5 $4,408.15. $1 trifecta 216.20. $949.40 superfecta. Sixth race, number 8, Change My World. Jockey Victor Carrasco on the 8th. The 6th. At a mile of the 16th, exacta trifecta super. And they're off. Superpower hustled out of there, but going to get caught wide from an outside draw. In fact, is 9-10 wide into the first turn run. Coming to the lead in a real scramble there. Here goes lifting, and rather Mission Artemis is going to the front. Mission Artemis is the leader from Lou's Birthday in second, and Dare Smart Racing in third position. Superpower has managed to get over to the two path after the early hustle. It's the 2 lengths back, and it's Top Blood racing on the inside of Just a Fair Shake. Next is Change My World and lifting, racing back of the pack now. Amy's Music and Hot Stot is the trailer. Hot Stot last of them all. Pace is quick down the backstretch run. Mission Artemis out there trying to shake away from Lou's Birthday in second. Change My World on the scene now, and Superpower, and Change My World are moving quickly. Second, third. Here's Change My World first to bid up and try to grab that lead. Superpower there on the outside, and Just a Fair Shake is joining out 4 deep of the track. Mission Artemis a bit weary from early efforts, that are followed by Top Blood. Top Blood now sent along, has 6 to close in. 3 furlongs left to go. Superpower working to the lead from Just a Fair Shake and Change My World. Extreme outside now. Amy's Music also moving forward 4 deep of the track. They turn for home. Just a Fair Shake battling with Superpower. Amy's Music on the outside, then Change My World. They're in upper stretch at the 3/16. Just a Fair Shake. Just a Fair Shake willing. Just a Fair Shake is in front 3/4 of a length. Amy's Music every chance to go by for the final furlong. Superpower back down to the inside driven. They're coming to the final 16th of a mile. It's Just a Fair Shake. Just a Fair Shake, a determined winner. Just a Fair Shake from Amy's Music, then Superpower and Hot Stot. Minute 40 official. Just a Fair Shake, JJ Torrealba. Minute 48.31, the running time. Owned by Lashana Lynch and trained by Daniel McKenzie. Bred in Kentucky by Brookstone Farm. Lee Mobile. $2 exact to $27.40, $103.30 trifecta, $2,921.70 for the dollar superfecta. High five carryover $1,962.40. 7-3 double $69.80. Pick 3 $426.60. The pick 4 $513.95. 7th race exacta trifecta superfecta double pick 3. And they're off. Elvis himself, Haley's First Notion, firing up on the inside of Elvis himself. They're head-to-head for the lead. The opening furlong. Camulus now moves there between horses. Just in third, and Watch Out World is next. Addie's Laddie TNT racing at the back of the pack with Herd on the street. Their last some 6 off the pace. Into the turn, Haley's First Notion ahead in front at the rail. Elvis himself right there on the outside. They're going at it. 3 furlongs left to go. 5 back, Camulus. Herd on the street starts to move home. On the inside, Watch Out World and Addie's Laddie TNT on the outside. Home now. Haley's First Notion. Elvis himself. Inside is Herd on the street. It's Haley's First Notion. And Haley's First Notion has his running shoes on today. Haley's First Notion powers away in a sharp win. Elvis himself. And then Herd on the street and Addie's Laddie TNT. Haley's First Notion. Ultra sharp. $15 dollar trifecta 23.40, dollar superfecta 51.40, 3-2 double 12.20, pick 3 $51.85. And they're off. Rominski and Factor it in. Spike Zone intent with speed 2. Spike Zone now striking the lead. Down the backstretch run from Rominski leads about 3/4 of a length as they pass the 5 ace. Factor it in broke sharp, but now well settled in is the gray. Mr. Antonelli with some room on the inside of Factor it in. No Easy Days is 5th and 4 from the front, while on the 3 path past the half-mile pole they roll. Another 2 up out of the race. Into the turn, Spike Zone. Rominski on the outside, matching strides with some confidence. They are well clear now by some 5 or 6 lengths. Back to Factor it in 3rd position. Then No Easy Days has a lot to do now under a ride. 7s, 11, and Debit Card saving ground into the stretch. And it's Rominski. Rominski now the leader from Spike Zone as they come to the last furlong. Factor it in. Debit Card charging on the inside. Debit Card has moved into 3rd. Rominski in a real fight with Spike Zone. Rominski just in front from Spike Zone. They've been head-to-head the whole way around the track. Here is Rominski. Rominski rambles. Rominski Spike Zone. And Debit Card was 3rd and Factor it in 4th in a smoking minute 9.90. Minute 9.90 today, 6 furlongs. I'm with the Elks, no changes. 2-6 double pace, 1640, pick 3, 1080. $2 exacta, $14.20 trifecta, $52.70 superfecta, $236.10. Ninth, no changes following the 9th race, racing from Laurel, Uruguay. And they're off. More and harmonizing. Naughty Nan with early zip and Shining Spirit up on the inside. 3 of them scramble across the track. Here's Maddie 10, 5th and now 4th, about 3 off the pace. Bucanera's on the inside. Midsummer's Eve, 2nd last position, though only 7 lengths off a good pace. And Hazelmore Beach is the trailer. More and harmonizing. 1-2 into the turn. Picking them up is Maddie 10 from 3rd position. Shining Spirit 4th rail. Then it's 2 more lengths back in the field, and the inside is Bucanera. Alongside of that is Naughty Nan. Midsummer's Eve out 3 path toward the quarter pole top of the stretch. Has a lot to do now. And Hazelmore Beach is the trailer. They turn for home. More. Maddie 10 there on the outside. More. Maddie 10 head to head for the lead. They're clear now from Shining Spirit, 3rd position toward the center of the track. More. Digs deep, finds more. And JJ Torrealba coasting in. Driven home by 3. Closer for 2nd. Here's Shining Spirit, who comes right on back to grab 2nd from Maddie 10. And then it was Midsummer's Eve. Minute 5.59. More is a 4-year-old Dog Paper and Filly by More Spirit out of What She Said by YYY. Bred in Kentucky by Laura McKinney. Minute 5.59. It's official. Ninth race, A2 exacta. $2 exacta, $6. Dollar try 5.10. Dollar superfecta 15.60. $13.60 double, pick 3, $5.70, pick 4, $18.50, pick 5, $234.15, pick 6, or